Hey guys, so I just finished, well, a couple hours ago now, I finished my third day of working in the clinic. I didn't make a video yesterday because I was a little bit exhausted. Not as much as I was the first day, but I have been slowly increasing the tasks that I'm completing on my own. Not totally on my own. Like, I still have somebody in the room with me just in case I have a question about something or I forget to do something. So for example, on my first day, on Monday, I kind of just shadowed and observed some different tests and the processes and like the whole workflow of the clinic. I also did some practice documenting things and stuff like that. Yesterday, I did all of the vitals for every single patient that we had come in. I also took some phone calls. I did some other stuff on the phone, like we have to call somebody or call some people to let them know like about their lab results if they come back at a certain level, or if the provider wants us to let them know like something about a test result or like whatever. Sometimes we have to call like pharmacy to send in prescription requests and things like that. Like if there's some sort of an issue, like we have to do all that. So I was practicing doing some stuff on Tuesday. Now today was Wednesday, which was my third day. For the morning time, I was still doing just vitals while the other nurse that I was working with was kind of doing all the charting. Now I finally have access to Epic, so I can go in there and chart myself. I can work through different charts and different results. Like, the way that it works is when test results come in, any of us within the nurse pool can like call patients. It doesn't necessarily have to be like our own provider's patients. Like, most of us are assigned to a specific provider, but we don't only have the ability to call patients that belong to our provider. So we can see like every patient that's come through the clinic, if they have critical lab values or results that need to be called in, or a phone call that needs to be made for whatever reason. Any of us can call and let them know or take action, just so then it's not just sitting there waiting to be acted on. Any of us can take action. So I did some of that stuff. Around 1 o'clock today, I had to do my competencies for like waived tests, and the waived tests that we do at our clinic are like HemoQs, coagu checks, point of care, what is it? Glucose checks, like blood sugar, pregnancy tests, urine, like dipstick. I ran a COVID antigen, even though like in the morning time I had run like a COVID rapid, which came back positive. So then we had to close off that whole exam room and have environmental services come and do a terminal clean. So we were down to just one exam room for our provider for a little bit this morning. Thankfully, environmental services didn't take too long to get there, so we were back up and running with both of our exam rooms, because the provider that we work for, my partner and I, the nurse that I've been training with, he has 2 exam rooms in the morning, and then in the afternoon he can flex to 3 because one of our providers in the clinic only works until like 11:30 or noonish. So we're down to that one exam room for a while, but like I said, thankfully they came pretty quick and did that terminal clean. And the only reason they had to do that is because the person tested positive for COVID at the clinic. So, of course, we had to sanitize everything. I had run that. Like I was saying, we do COVID antigen, we do rapid strep. What else am I missing? We have the ability to do like fecal occult blood stool testing, but we normally don't do that. I know I'm missing a couple. I can't think of it right now. We do respiratory panels. We do, I think I said strep. We can do cultures on all of that too. But I think I mentioned before, like our, did I say hemiq? Anyway, our clinic, like, since we are located within the hospital, we don't actually draw blood at the clinic. We send our patients to the lab to do that, so that is a blessing. However, eventually, if I am working at one of our satellite clinics with our provider, because at least one day a week he does go to our satellite clinics, they do draw blood at those clinics. So eventually I will have to do that, but at like our main clinic site, none of that is going on. They just get sent to the lab. I forgot what I was going to say. The person that I've been training with has been very impressed with how I'm doing so far, and I honestly am impressed with myself because, like, you guys know how nervous I was, and I feel like so much more comfortable with things. Tomorrow, our provider is actually at one of the satellite clinics, but the nurse that I've been training with, she is pregnant, so she has like an OB appointment in town, and so they thought it would be kind of ridiculous for her to go out to the satellite clinic, come back into town for the OB appointment, and then go back out to the satellite clinic. So we are covering actually like our urgent care walk-in situation tomorrow. So what I am going to be doing tomorrow is I'm going to be doing basically the whole rooming process and everything on my own. I'm a little bit nervous about it, but I think that I've kind of got a better grasp on it. I did play around with Epic a little bit today. We have a playground. It's called Playground. A playground version of Epic where, like, you can do whatever. It's fake patients, so you don't actually affect, like, any of our real patients' charts by playing around in this part of Epic. And so I was able to look at, like, the workflow and see where I needed to be. So I think, like, as long as I go through like that, just go from one section of the chart to where I need to go, then hopefully it should be okay. Tomorrow, since we're working on the urgent care / acute side of things, I won't have to do like any vision testing or PHQ-9 GAD-7s, which is like our depression and anxiety screenings, which we have been having to do like with our providers' patients because we've been doing a lot of like annual physicals and Medicare annual wellness visits and stuff like that. So we have been having to have our patients do that, obviously, because that's something important that we need to be screening for. So I think I'm prepared for tomorrow. I'm still a little bit nervous, but I think I'll do okay. And it brings me comfort that my trainer thinks that I'm doing so well. And like I said, I feel like the longer that I'm there, the more comfortable I am with things. So I think that the most important thing is going to be like just kind of figuring out my groove of things, so to speak. So wish me luck tomorrow. I will definitely try to come back tomorrow, like once I'm done, like off work, and let you guys know how it went, because I feel like it's gonna go good, but at the same time I'm a little bit nervous. Like not anywhere near as nervous as I was like my first day of work, because like I said, I'm a lot more comfortable, and I know that the girls that I work with, I can go and ask if I need something or need help with something or need an explanation or whatever. So, with that being said, I think that's all I have for today. Um, yeah, I'm still like, I'm very tired. I'm still adjusting to working these hours. Um, but it's been fun at the same time, because I feel like I'm learning a lot, and I feel like I'm making a lot of progress, and I really feel like I'm gonna absolutely love this job. So, yeah, that's it for today's video. If you guys have any questions or want more information about something, or would like me to discuss a particular topic on my channel, let me know. I'd be glad to get something filmed for you. And with that being said, that's all I have for today. So, have a wonderful day.